Let's get some reaction to this police interview from before Madeline Soto's body was found. Our guest this hour is National Trial Attorney Michael Jaafar. Michael, thank you so much for being with us. Tell me about what you are hearing. I mean, we're listening to Stephen Stearns, we're listening to his voice, his affect, and there at the end, he's drawing some emotion, talking about not being able to sleep, taking medication, being zonked out. Your thoughts?
Complete sociopath, right? Because when you look at this case and when you understand it and when you look at all the evidence against them and just the timeline of her disappearance and the evidence and the surveillance and the factory reset, you're looking at a complete sociopath, right? I mean, his own father called the police unsolicited and told them, I want to give you an old a tower or computer that my son used to use, and they found child pornography on that. Just complete sociopath, complete mental problems. I think he's completely cooked. This is one of the cases where I commend my colleague attorneys for taking on this representation. This is the most difficult type of representation for a defense attorney. They've got their work cut out for them. This is going to be one of the ones where when I look at the case, I'm going to look at it admirably towards the defense attorneys for even taking this case and for going through it. I know how difficult it is to represent sociopaths like this guy, but the evidence is completely grotesque. Julia, when I first started analyzing cases for Court TV, I'd ask some of my colleagues there, how do you guys handle having to work sometimes with some of these fact patterns? And, you know, it's difficult. It's a challenge because people can tune this out, but this is very difficult. Some people can't tune it out, like the investigators who investigated this and went through it and found her body. I mean, you commend these people for doing this public service.
Absolutely.
There is an amount of money in the world you can pay somebody.
Right, even to know the evidence that's there, and these jurors at some point are going to have to see that if it goes to trial. Michael Jaafar, stand by. We are going to get to a break. But